And it's PLB with Basketball News, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to recap the trades this offseason, give my thoughts, my opinions. This is part 2. And part 3 will be the actually free agents and where they sign, my thoughts, my opinions. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Not much more to be said. First, we had a sign in, well, it's really in no specific order. I'm just going in the order that, I want to. So, Hornets get Gordon Hayward and 2 future second-round picks for the Celtics get a conditional future second-round pick. Here's the thing with this trade. I think the Celtics, and I think all basketball fans think that the Celtics could have got a better trade, getting Turner and McDermott back from the Pacers instead of future second-round pick. Like, a second-round pick is just about useless in my opinion. Like, yes, there are some gems that come out of the second round, but those don't happen very often, and I just do not like the idea of this. You're obviously losing significant value because whoever the second-round pick is not going to be nearly as good as Gordon Hayward when Gordon Hayward is healthy. Now, a lot of people would say the Gordon Hayward contract is overpaid, and I'm going to talk about that in part 3, so make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. 3-team trade. The Pistons get DeLon Wright. The Thunder get Trevor Ariza, Justice Jackson, and 2 second-round picks. 2023 second-round pick from either Dallas or Miami, and the 2026 second-round pick. Mavericks get James Johnson. Now, I don't particularly like this trade for the Mavericks, and here's why. I think DeLon Wright is pretty good as a backup point guard. Now, yes, I know they have Jalen Brunson, but I think that DeLon Wright is a pretty good backup point guard, and Jalen Brunson can play the shooting guard position, even though he would be undersized for the shooting guard position. Thunder right here, pretty obvious what they're doing. They're taking these second-round picks. They think Justin Jackson has some potential, which probably right. And Trevor Ariza is just an expiring contract, I'm pretty sure. That was used in a future trade, I'm pretty sure, with the Pistons. So yeah. Next is the Cavs. Cavs and Jazz. Jazz get cash considerations. Cavs get Rajon Tucker and a 2027 second-round pick. This trade is about pointless. I have no clue who Rajon Tucker is. I'm just going to be honest. Yeah. Next, the Pacers get Jalen Lecque, and the Thunder get TJ Leaf and a future second-round pick. Another trade that really has it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. Yeah, I mean, TJ Leaf could be a okay center, even though they already have Al Horford, who they traded. Hawks and Thunder. The Thunder get a protected 2025 second-round pick, and the Hawks get Danilo Gallinari and cash considerations. Now, I really, really like this for the Hawks. Like, if you're in a sign-and-trade scenario, I think that only giving up a second-round pick is pretty good here. But I understand that the Thunder are wanting all these draft picks. Sam Presti's just trying to get draft picks and draft picks and draft picks, which maybe is a good tactic in the future. Maybe you get a Cade Cunningham or other great players out of that, but maybe you don't as well, and that's a problem. Next is a sign and trade again. Isaiah Stewart, the 16th overall pick is the Pistons get Isaiah Stewart, the 16th overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. Trevor Ariza, future second-round pick and cash considerations. The Rockets get Christian Wood, protected future first-round pick, and a 2021 second-round pick. For this, I don't like to pick up Isaiah Stewart. I mentioned that in my last video. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to check it out. Link in the description below. And I don't really like that pick. Trevor Ariza is simply in this trade because you get the 16th overall pick, which ended up, I think it's an L. Rockets obviously get Christian Wood, great player in the second half after Griffin, Drummond, Kennard, all of those players were injured. Next, we got a 4-team trade where the Pelicans get Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe, 2 future second-round picks from the Bucks, right to swap 2 additional first-round picks with Bucks. So pretty much they get the better first-round pick, is I'm pretty sure how it works. Bucks get Drew Holiday and Sam Morrell, the 60th overall pick. The Nuggets get R.J. Hampton, the 24th overall pick in the 2020 draft. The Thunder get 2 second-round picks. Not even mentioning the fact that they get a ton more, or they've got a ton more picks. They get George Hill, Zelon Chatinum, Josh Gray, Darius Miller, and Kenrich Williams. This trade, obviously, I think if the Thunder could have got R.J. Hampton, that would have been really good, but they didn't. Overall, I think this trade is questionable for the Pelicans. I don't really like it for the Pelicans because I just don't like the fit of Steven Adams, Zion. 2 players that cannot shoot. I think you could have used a shooting center right there, but apparently they didn't think so. Small trade here again, 2026 second-round pick, Jacob Evans and Amari Spellman to the Knicks. Wolves get Ed Davis. JaVale McGee for Alfonso McKinney and Jordan Bell. In this trade, it's obviously a salary dump so they could bring in Marc Gasol, Marc Gasol is the better player. JaVale McGee gets to go to a losing team where he could probably average quite a few points, but he will be playing off the bench, and he could have stayed in Los Angeles with the Lakers and could have been starting, but instead he'll probably be coming off the bench or as a power forward. I don't think a power forward's his position. I don't think they should play him there because they've already got Andre Drummond. Next is the 76ers to get Tony Bradley for Zaire Smith. Zaire Smith was supposed to be really good. He's really just not been, simply. Jazz trade Ed Davidson to the Knicks for 2 future second-round picks and cash considerations. Next is Jeremy Grant sign and trade to the Pistons. The Pistons get Jeremy Grant and Nikola Vucevic, the 57th overall pick in 2015. Don't know who he is, probably another center. And the Nuggets get cash considerations. Next is the Warriors. They obviously get Kelly Oubre after the injury of Klay Thompson. That will keep him out for all of the 2020-2021 season. They get a first and a second. The Pistons get Dwayne Dedmon for Tony Snell and Kyrie Thomas. I don't like this. I mean, I like the trade for the Hawks, but Tony Snell's another bad contract. I get that Dwayne Dedmon would be like the 3rd center on this team, but So, the Suns, they made one of the bigger trades of the offseason, getting Chris Paul and Abdel Nader for Ty Jerome, Jalen Lecque, Kelly Oubre, and Ricky Rubio, who ended up being traded to the Timberwolves on draft night. So a lot of trades there. This video I know kind of wasn't as long as some of the other ones, or the other recap yesterday, but there just wasn't as much to talk about. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you'll get notified whenever I upload a video. The free agent signings reaction, off-season recap will be out sometime soon. Peace.